I'm Tamara from Mom Magazine. I'm really excited about this episode of Mom Mag Talks. It features one of my very personal favorite people in the entire world, Danielle LaPorte, who is the founder of the whitehottruth.com. She is a speaker, she's an author, she's a coach, she's just fan-fucking-tastic. And she's not afraid to use the word fuck a lot. I love her so much because she's so authentic and she inspires me, she inspires millions of women around the world, and if you don't know her, you need to know her. At any rate, I won't keep you. Without further ado, the fan-fucking-tastic Danielle LaPorte. Cheers! We're here with Danielle LaPorte, rocking it, whitehottruth.com. She is the go-to girl for all things zen and all things badass. So we have one quick question from Twitter. What is the one thing as women that gets in our way of achieving our goals, and how do you break it?
I like starting with a small question like that. I mean, let's just start with something easy. Yeah, okay, I have an answer for that. What gets in our way as women from achieving our goals is we don't give ourselves permission to want what we want. So you can't get what you want if you're not like fully owning your desire and your craving that you want it in the first place. You've got to close the gap between desire and giving yourself permission to own that desire. And then when you're there, you become magnetic. And I'd say in addition to becoming magnetic and attractive for the stuff that you really want, you get more smart. You think more clearly because you're not teasing yourself. It's like, do I have permission? Am I good enough? Am I worthy? How am I going to get it? But, you know, they have more money than I do, and who am I? And, you know, who am I to want what I want? So you close that gap, you think smarter, you act smarter, you get really strategic about your desire. Life balance is a myth. The pursuit of a balanced life is creating a lot of stress for people because you'll never be balanced. Do you think Picasso said, I want to be balanced? Or Bill Gates or Oprah, whoever you admire, do you think they're aspiring to live a balanced life? I'm not interested. They are aspiring to live a life of greatness. And a life of greatness is about proportion. Resentment. I have stuff that I have this satin blouse paid $300 for it, wore it once. I resent that sucker every time I look at it. And I never wear it. And it's taking up space. And you know what? I'll tell you how literally it takes up space in my head. I go shopping and I think, I got that blouse. Yeah. I should wear that. And I walk away from what I really love because I got this other half-rate thing at home that I paid $300 to like get rid of it. And there's also something that happens for you psychologically. And again, I want to like plug for anti-consumption and being very attentive to your money. But I find like even if I get rid of the stuff that I spent good money on, it sends a message to my synapses that there's money on the way. I'm just like, I got rid of that. There's a $300 blouse somewhere else. The phone's going to ring. Yeah, so I trust. You really, getting rid of stuff, huge factor, is trusting in the future. One of my favorite New Age things that I disagree with is that there's no such thing as a mistake. There's such things as mistakes. And I'm going to contradict myself in a second, but we screw up, we mess up. I mean, I lost $600,000 on my last business. That's a big mistake. And I think everything is progress. Everything, you know. Einstein and any physicist, scientist will tell you that the universe is ever expanding. I mean, you think about it, just makes me so emotional. Everything is growing in the universe all the time. They're constantly finding new things on the periphery, new new stars that are coming into being. We're related to the substance of those stars. You're becoming new all the time. We are only moving forward. There is no, physiologically, scientifically, there's actually no such thing as backwards. It does not exist. Backwards does not exist. So everything is progress. And really, everybody gotta agree with me, right? You learn from your mistake, right? Like, what mistake has not made you a better person? I think you should do like a bomb inventory, all your mistakes, and you might have to like burn them because some are, but also, how do those mistakes make you a better person? They've made you more compassionate, they've made you more savvy, they've made you more protective, they've made you more aware. But I'm going to be really righteous and I'm going to put another layer in there. I would say, how have your mistakes made you more open? Because I think if it hasn't opened you up to the ever-expanding universe, then you're still living in the mistake.